Alright guys, we got something a little different here today. Same platform, just something a little new. 6.9 IDI. At first glance it looked like a 7.3 because we swapped the old filler neck and a couple other little subtle changes. We did start this engine, top end rebuild. Other than that, nothing was really needed. It's for a friend's truck, 85 F250. Basically what we did is we got a Banks turbo that the gentleman that removed the engine that the turbo was on out of the truck didn't want to take the time to properly disassemble stuff, and he cut the up pipe into pieces. Not able to be used. There's no point in stitching something like that back together, just a waste of time. So we moved on, trying to stay budget build on this per se. So we found a couple of pieces from an 093 kit, and what we did is we developed our own hybrid setup. The crossover is not currently on the truck, but it's going to be an 093 based crossover. We have the Y pipe collector piece that is also 093. Now this piece right here is where we got creative. This piece from the 093 up is actually custom. We had this made, and we had the hump built here to go over. It clears the C6 transmission. That's what's in this truck. And from the top of this flange right here on, this is actually Banks stuff right here. The turbo is mounted, the Banks is mounted in a position that it was intended to be in without altering anything. Same with the 093. Basically what we did is just went from point A to point B on a custom pipe. So personally, before the days of R&D and the high performance stuff, I was always a Banks guy. They're great turbos. One thing I never liked was the ridiculous up pipe design, way too long, thermal energy loss, and that equates to boost and power. So it's something new. To my knowledge, this hasn't been done, so we're going to try it out. Touching on thermal heat loss, we also wrapped this pipe right here to minimize that, and I think it's going to be a pretty decent setup. These turbos were always really good. You know, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, this was, you know, the best you could get in terms of aftermarket, and I think this will be a large improvement. It'll be interesting. Stay tuned, and we'll get you some numbers, and we'll see how she does.